Well, from the outset, it was very suspicious. We know that the FBI set up Michael Flynn, that James Comey had admitted publicly, actually in a public forum where he made a joke of it, that he subverted the entire process for doing an FBI interview by sending agents over under one pretense, that it was a legitimate concern about security, and without telling General Flynn or the White House that they were actually engaged in a criminal investigation. He laughed about how he entrapped Flynn publicly, and now that we've had all the details come out, we know that the FBI engaged in such egregious abuse of power that they, in fact, engaged in a full-scale entrapment exercise against General Flynn and continued to lie about it for months, in fact, for years, about that entrapment. And today, thank goodness, today, justice has been served as the Department of Justice, as Attorney General Bill Barr instructed the courts that they were dropping the charges with prejudice against Mike Flynn because of the malfeasance of the prosecutors in the case, the malfeasance of the FBI in the case. It is a great win for justice, and everybody should applaud it. I will tell you, though, when the Department of Justice and the FBI not only take the blindfold off of Lady Justice, but also take her sword and put it to the throats of political opponents, it becomes, justice becomes a very, very dangerous thing, because there's no justice at all. It's merely a tool of political intimidation and political and of your rivals, and effectively becomes a weapon, a political weapon against your rivals. That's what the Obama DOJ did. That's what the Obama FBI did. And that's what the people who continue to try to cover up their actions for the last 3 years did. It's what the Mueller investigation did, who brought the criminal case against General Flynn. So we are looking at a wholesale attempt to subvert our judicial system. And today it came crumbling down. But we won't really have justice until those responsible for subverting the judicial system, for the equal rights under the law, for subverting Michael Flynn's rights, till those people are held accountable, either through losing their pensions, losing their jobs, losing their licenses, and maybe even criminal prosecution themselves. There has to be consequences for justice for violating the law, as the FBI and DOJ did in this case. If there are none, then no one will be deterred from violating in the future. As for General Flynn, congratulations. Truly overjoyed that after years of fighting, you have finally been exonerated. And for his attorney, Sidney Powell, who showed amazing tenacity in making this fight and taking the fight to those lawyers who had subverted justice, and finally getting justice for a client. The whole nation owes a debt of gratitude to Sidney Powell. Thank you, Sidney, for doing what you did. And for Attorney General Barr, thank you for getting it right. Thank you for not being afraid of the truth and digging deep and finding out what was really going on, so that you can put a salve over this wound inflicted by the Obama Justice Department on our nation's belief that there is equal protection under the law, and that our intelligence services will not use their powers for subverting the will of the people through a hidden coup. Today's a great day for Michael Flynn and for America, because his exoneration is the first step toward ending the coup attempt against the presidency of the United States and moving forward with it as a nation that can work together without influence from our intelligence services, who so badly violated their role in our society.